Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today I will be announcing the winners of the second build competition. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more informational videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. The last 2 weeks I had a competition running where you would have to make a build which resulted in the highest possible build score in the Neverwinter Character Builder Plus version 0.10.6. There were prizes per highest score per role, so tank, DPS and healer. These were the main prizes, and the main prizes were a legendary beholder mount. And they were available for each platform. I had 2 per platform. And I also announced another prize of choice per highest build score per paragon. So that's 16 additional prizes that you can win. Of course, there's a little bit of overlap. If you have the highest score for role, you will also have the highest score for that paragon that you used, of course. So in total you have 16 prizes with a maximum of 16 winners. It didn't get to 16 winners. It was pretty interesting, but we'll get there in a second. So in this video I'll go through the winners, and I guess after the video is out I will release all the winning builds into Neverwinter Hub. They're actually already in there, but they're all private builds right now. Actually, I will even add more builds which I received after the competition finished, because they were still supplied and people actually asked me to add them as well. Anyway, so let's go look at the winners. We go into Neverwinter Hub. I have made this special account for this competition. My name in this account is Competition April 2021. And we have 57 builds that participated in this competition. So here we have all the builds. Some of the names appear quite a bit. So we have Drago a couple times, Vivazen a lot, Wilbur a couple times, Cirella a couple of times, and we have Space a couple of times, and a couple of other names. People were very active. 57 different builds. I can make it very easy here and just sort by build score, and then the highest score will automatically be at the top. And then first we're going to look at the roles. Let's start with the DPS role. And if we sort like this, you can see all of the DPS builds. We have 35 of them. And as you can see, the highest DPS score that we had was a ranger, a hunter ranger from Cirella. And this was 62,801.14, and the second score was 62,213, etc. So it will go down and down and down, ever more down. But yeah, as you can see, there were a lot of DPS scores. So first winner is Cirella. So congrats on your first main prize. First main prize, I say, because there's more coming. Let's go to the healer, top healer. And what do you know? At the top here we have Cirella with a build score of 31,738.93 on a devout cleric with the race Azimar. Second, this was actually very close here. So Space also supplied some really good builds here, and Adai as well. They were really close, and actually this was a little bit, yeah, this was 16th of April. We got some really good builds here. They were really challenging Cirella in this case. But yeah, Cirella was the top. At the top here for healer as well, and the builds go down of course when we go lower in this list. So second main prize, again Cirella. Let's go to the tank. What do you know? Again Cirella at the top. Tank scores were a bit higher than DPS and healers. DPS was second and healers was third, but that's just how the calculation works. I don't know if I will tune that a little bit more so it's more equal, but it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, highest tank score on a Sentinel Barbarian, also Azimar, same as the healer, I think it was. Is the DPS also Azimar? No, it was a Gith. Okay. But yeah, here also Azimar, Barbarian Sentinel, 81,696.11. Here the stats. And if we go down a second, again, Space was really close. As you can see, only 54 points behind. And then the next best was already at 74.7k. So that was quite a bit down. There were quite a bit of jumps, but most people were yeah, at least higher than the DPS builds. I think the top DPS build was at 62,000 something, and this starts at 63. Anyway, third main prize, Cirella won again. So now, let's go to the Paragons. How can I do that best? Let's do tank Paragons first. We already know the Barbarian, because that's the same. This is the winning build, so Cirella also won the sub prize. Then if we go down, Cleric, we don't have a tank, the fighter tank. Cirella won again. Second place Space, third Binary Bash, and the fourth was Wilbur. So, another prize for Cirella. I don't know guys, maybe you already see a pattern, but this is not going to change. Paladin, top prize for Cirella. Second place Space again. Next one Arya Svitskona, I think I said that correctly, and then Wilbur at the bottom here. I was expecting another build from Wilbur, but that one never came. And then I think we had all the tanks. So yeah, all the tank prizes go to Cirella. Then the healers. Barbarian, of course, we don't have a healer. Then Cleric. This was the main winner, so that's obvious that Cirella won here as well. Again, Space was very close, and Adai actually was also really close. And then we have a couple people who are a little bit further behind. There's no fighter healer, but there is a paladin healer, and this one was also won by Cirella. Next up we have Space, again super close. And then Arya Svitskona again on third place. Oh no, we still need the Warlock, so if we go down we come to the Warlock. We only have two builds here, one from Cirella and one from Ed. And here Cirella won once again. Alright, yes. This is how it's going to be, guys. I don't know, next time I'm going to do this differently. So yeah, DPS Barbarian, the Blade Master. Top prize Cirella with 47,094.62. Second prize 45. So yeah, here was quite a big difference actually. Then we go to the DPS Cleric, the Arbiter. Cirella first, second Vivazen with about 220 points difference, Space at the third spot, and then Hugh at the fourth spot. Next up, the Dreadnought Cirella first again with 57,366, Vivazen at 55,984.3. Then Drago at 53,201.18 and Space at 53,177.13. Next up, Paladin doesn't have a DPS. Ranger has two DPS paths. We have the Hunter, which was won by Cirella. This is also Hunter from Vivazen. We have Space with a Hunter, and then we have Cirella with a Warden. So yeah, this Warden is also the top Warden score. We have another Warden here, which is a little bit lower, and this is again a Hunter build. So was this close? 600 points was relatively close. The Hunter I think was the top DPS anyway. So then we go to the Rogue. A Rogue also has two. We have the Whisper Knife. which was won by Xyrella, and you can already see the second is the Assassin, and that's also won by Xyrella. The Assassin was actually also a really close one. We have Bam here with only 310 points less, so not that far off. And then we also have Vivazen with, again, this is a Whisper Knife actually, a little bit lower again, etc, etc. So yeah, again, all the prizes go to Xyrella. Then the Warlock DPS won by Xyrella. Yeah, let's just say he won everything, guys. So congrats, man. You did really good. I don't know how much time you spent on this, but you were very active in checking whether people beat your score. They did beat the scores, and then he usually came up very quickly with a counter score. And he actually had some better scores in hand as well. So very well done. Also helped me find quite a bit of bugs, which were ironed out. They were not abused. Some bugs were circumvented, but nothing was abused. I did look into that, and they actually even told me some of the bugs so that I could check into them. So that's very good. In the Warlock, second score by Vivazen. Not that far off, just 350 points. And then third is Perrin Darksbane with 54,000, and then Nisckis with 52 and almost 900. Then the last one is the Wizard, which, as you can see at the top, first two are Xyrella once again, with the Arcanist at 50,976.31 and the Thaumaturge at 50,676.05. Vivazen has then the next two Thom and Arcanist builds, and then Drago with 5th and 6th place, or 1, 2, 3 per Paragon, you could also say. So yeah, very one-sided, this one. So next time, this time I only had #1 spots getting prizes, and that led to the risk that only one person would win everything. That's the possibility if you only have the first prize, handout of something for first prize. Next time I will probably take a top 5 for maybe the rolls, and then we have a top 5 winning prizes instead of, yeah, just the top 1. But yeah, this was the rules, and fair play. Very well done once again, and congrats. I'll talk to you on Discord to discuss the prizes. That's it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed this competition. There was, as I said, 57 builds released. I got at least one more original and a couple of updates from Xyrella, which I said he had in hand, which I will put in here. So yeah, these will all be available. You can load them into the builder and analyze what they did. I have to say they're actually, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. So something that I have to mention is sometimes when you load a build, for example this Barbarian, load into builder, okay, you will see something funky because this build score does not match with this, and this is because one of the bugs which was circumvented, but for me, in my opinion, that was fair game. So a bug that I had was related to the scaling of artifact gear, where for example this waste item, as you can see here on the attributes, only gives +2 dex, but that's not correct. So if I go to the chained restraints, what does he have on here? Dark and radiant. Chained restraints, where is it here? Should give 2 dex and 2 charisma, and this only works if you, in the save file, set this as a rank 60 item. And if you have a rank 60 item, I typically save it as rank 0, which should be the same, but I made a bug where loading a rank 0 item does not give you all the attributes. So that was my fault. That's of course fixed for the next version. But yeah, if you fix this, once again, I put in the dark and radiant. So I add this, add in the dark and radiant. You'll see that now this is the same. So once again, this was just circumvented by editing the CBF file. You can change the waste item rank to 60 and then it would load properly. But yeah, circumventing a bug, not abusing it, because there were also bugs that were easily abused. So that will explain why these scores are higher than just when you load it. Just so you guys know, that's I think well, that's also in the Whisper Knife. Let me see, the Rogue. Is this the Whisper Knife? This is the Whisper Knife. If you load it, I had another thing in the builder, which was I also wrote it down here, and this is also fair game because I didn't limit this. Yeah, my builder automatically resets when you load this slider to 100% melee. Yeah, and a couple people asked this, actually not just Cirella but someone else as well, to slide this to the right. If you do this, the score is a lot less, but yeah, if you do this, then it's correct again, except for again the waste item, which was also fixed by him. Yeah, so that is it for this video. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next video.